Hi guys and welcome back. Now we are ready to go into the next prompting technique called follow-up questions. What is it? How do we use it? Let's dive right into it. Now, what do we mean with follow-up questions? This might be clear, but what do we really mean with follow-up questions in ChatGPT? Well, it's a way for us to encourage ChatGPT to go deeper into topics by asking you questions. So instead of iterate things where we are asking more and more questions to get answers, we are asking ChatGPT to do it for us. So if they need something more, they should ask questions. Now, why are we using this? Well, to get a deeper understanding of complex ideas and make smarter decisions. So if something is complex, then we just ask ChatGPT to ask us more questions so that they will receive more information so that we can make smarter decisions. Smart, right? So next one is when. When you have complex topics or topics you want to dive deep into to get detailed information, we are once again asking them to ask us questions so that we can get detailed information. How are we using this? Well, by asking ChatGPT to ask you questions until it has all the information needed to provide best answers. So let's dive right into ChatGPT to have a look on this technique. So here's the example prompt. Tell me how to put together information from different places to understand something better. And then you can write, if you need more information, ask me follow-up questions. And then you just send that prompt. Okay, so now the conversation is up and running. So tell me about how to put together information from different places to understand something better. If you need more information, ask me follow-up questions. So I got a really good answer here. To put together information from different sources to understand something better, you can follow a systematic approach. Here are some steps that you might want to consider. And it gave me 7 great steps. And then it asks me, could you please specify the topic or subject you are interested in? This way I can provide more specific advice tailored to your needs. This is exactly what we are looking for. Tailored answers to our needs. So it's starting to ask us questions. So I can continue on this. So could you please specify the topic or subject that you're interested in? And we can write, I am to become a student studying bookkeeping and accounting. And then you can send that off and see what answers we are getting. So you're getting more specific answers the more information you're giving. And by letting ChatGPT ask you all of these questions, you don't have to come up with the questions or the information yourself because they are drawing out that information from your brain. So this is a great way to become more specific with all of your answers. You don't have to have all of the answers because ChatGPT is going to ask you all of the questions so that you can get more specific answers to your questions. This is so good and so effective. Excellent. Now that we have a specific field, I can guide you on how to gather information from different sources to better understand bookkeeping and accounting. Here are some steps you might consider. Define specific topics. So here you can see tax, accounting, textbook, online course materials, scholarly articles. It's a lot of like study language in here. So you can see how specific you can become by letting ChatGPT ask you questions. The only thing you have to add at the end is this. If you need more information, ask me follow-up questions. And that's exactly what it did. You can see if I scroll up here, could you please specify the topic or subject you are interested in? This way I can provide more specific advice tailored to your needs. And that's exactly what we got when we just answered their questions. So use this follow-up questions technique whenever you feel like you can't really structure the information and you don't really know exactly what you're looking for. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.